Here we go. Good one tonight. ESPN 2, 4 o'clock Pacific. Ohio is favored at home against mighty Buffalo, and the Bulls are 9-1. They beat Temple. They beat Eastern Michigan. They beat Toledo. The only losses against Army. Terrific quarterback in Jackson. They're averaging 36 points per game. If they win, they clinch the East. That'd be the first time since 2008. They're going to get it anyways because they play Bowling Green next week, who's awful. So one more win, and they're going to go to the MAC title game where they'll play Northern Illinois, who's already locked in. But they have Johnson, a good wide receiver, 700 yards. Patterson and Marks with the running game as well. Why do you think Ohio is favored here? And you know, a lot of the bettors have been taking Buffalo nonstop here, and who can blame them? They've been on a roll.
Sure. That being said, we talk about Buffalo. They have the game next week to clinch their first ever 10-win season, to clinch their first trip to the MAC, the championship game in Detroit. And let's not sell Ohio U short. You know, no question, Buffalo has been a very impressive team this season. The first time since joining the FBS in 1999 that they've won even 9 games in a season. Lance Leopold, you look at this program where it was even 2 or 3 years ago. You know, now they're getting votes in the AP poll. Which is something that you can't even imagine for this squad for most of their existence. But let's not sell Ohio short. All right. They were the preseason MAC favorite. And yeah, they lost last week to Miami O, a wild game. They nearly came back from 21 down in that contest. But this is their must-win game, and it's not Buffalo's must-win game. And you talk about Nathan Rourke and this Bobcats offense. No, they're not insanely prolific. But, you know, Rourke was the MAC, all second-team QB last year. He's only thrown 5 interceptions all season, 19-5 TD to INT ratio. And, of course, the veteran back, A.J. Ouellette had shattered his career high last Wednesday, 168 rushing yards, 11.2 yards per carry in that ball game. Ohio can put the biscuit in the basket. This offense is no joke, Paulie, and I expect Buffalo to be really tested tonight. It's not a game where I'm excited about taking the points with the Buffalo Bulls.
I think Jackson has a big game. I'm concerned about the Ohio defense, which is 9th in the MAC in pass efficiency defense. And you also have Patterson, who has 10 touchdowns, the running back, and over 700 yards rushing as well. So a lot of weapons. And what a time to be a Bull. The basketball team's ranked. They won at West Virginia. They won a game in the tournament last year. They got a 9-win football team.
Hey, the women's basketball team made the Sweet 16 last year. It's craziness with Buffalo. I mean, this program athletically was at the bottom. When I first came to Vegas in 98, the Buffalo Bulls were maybe the worst program in football and maybe the worst program in basketball. And that's obviously no longer the case. They are contenders. But let's not forget, this has been a home team series. The home teams won every meeting since 2010. And the last time Buffalo won at Ohio U, it's been a long time, 2008, since the Bulls notched a road victory on this field.
Yeah.
Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.